What did he say? I at least want to try this out so I could see, you know, at least what the game is like. What is all this stuff? Advertising DLC. It's got a cross save ability because this game did come out on Vita as well. The Vita's been getting a decent amount of games lately. You know, I know we all joke that the Vita gets no games at all, and for the most part, that has been true. But the Vita has been getting a few games lately, and TikTok. Ooh, are we seeing lip syncing? I'm already liking. For it's overwhelmingly cute, that's how it's like. Well, I mean, we're gonna see. Yeah, this got released on PS4 and Vita. And the Vita has been getting a lot of different games lately. Granted, they've been games that have been released on PS4 as well. I guess they're trying to push the whole cross-play thing, like how this game does. This game actually has a cross-save feature built into it. The sister. So, note to self, she is not the waifu, she is the sister. Why do they look like they should be in Kingdom Hearts? Look at this. This looks like Kingdom Hearts, dude. Kingdom Hearts. World of Kingdom Hearts.
Time to wake up.
What are they doing? And it is lip synced. I'm very surprised it's lip synced. They don't really do a lot of that in the Square games. They do in Kingdom Hearts, but outside of that, it's very rare to see lip syncing in the Square games. I didn't even look at their feet. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess their feet are reasonable. He got them black Timberlands on.
Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
Wow, look how deep his voice is. I was expecting some cutesy kid voice. He's like, oh, I gotta get to work. He doesn't sound like that kid. He sounds like that kid's dad.
Make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
Okay, can I change? Let me see. I don't want that to be my camera controls. I can't change it.
Then again, it's not like business has picked up any.
What is this creature that is on my head?
Maybe we should start selling sandwiches along with the coffee.
Is he still talking? Even while we're in this real-time world? I cannot read that gibberish. Can I not go through here? That's his jump? Yeah, we're gonna have to level that shit up. We're gonna have to level that shit up.
The streets sure are quiet today.
Is this the fake Starbucks he works at? 9-bean coffee?
Hey, I'm here. Huh? How'd she get in if no one's here yet? Good morning.
Look at the subtitle font.
Sorry. I hope you haven't.
They're going for Kingdom Hearts without going for Kingdom Hearts. The customer. The sister. And now the customer.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please. Oh, and bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's
Now that's Laura Bailey. Hands down. That is Laura Bailey.
Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on, get it together, guys.
Why does he act like he doesn't realize this animal is on his head?
Time's not an issue.
A cute animal.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
What the hell? Dude! Don't say shit. Let her have her sugar featuring coffee. Dude, that cup of coffee gave me diabetes.
There you are! Lon!
Keep it down, Rain. About acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
A few minutes. So they're twins.
Very sorry.
Rin and Lon.
So what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic. You really are all ears.
What?
See? I knew it! He didn't realize that animal was on his head.
So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What? Oh, hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... look! Come with me right now!
Easy! Ow, 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 ow.
I love the fake Starbucks logo. I really do.
There's nobody here!
So it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one!
Huh?
I noticed that right away, that there was like nobody here
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today?
in their
besides
mall.
her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Well, should it?
You two really don't remember a thing. Huh? What was that? Who are you? If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain, manners.
You two really don't remember
Nah,
a
ain't no
thing.
matter. She like, I
Would
don't know
please just
you.
answer my question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
That sounds like a name she just
Okay,
made
well,
up.
We woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been. Huh? This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
But don't worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning. Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me. So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to... Tama, right here!
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before. You take it from here.
See? He did not know about that
animal.
animal.
Link up a path. You the gun! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave. Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hell can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I will see why Inna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused?
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset too.
Let's start the over. I'll make us some the coffee. Huh? Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the owls. You live them much longer. Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress. Oh, would you like some sugar? 3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll have to go and put
We already know.
But I just said...
What's his name? Emma Crow. We already know she wants like 20 cubes in hers.
Just give me my dang cup of coffee. Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles. Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them. Powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world. Oh.
Mirages?
So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages? Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
Huh? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
So what does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours. And you can make it do anything and everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait, what? Huh?
Battle tutorial time.
You need to spend something called action points, also known as AP. You automatically gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do, so make sure you use them wisely.
Active time battle. Get ready, it's battle time. Characters take turns based on agility. The faster a character, the sooner they get to act. See that long, thin bar? Each face represents a different character. When a character's icon reaches the top of the bar, they can select the action to perform. Ooh, this sounds like a battle system that I'm gonna like. You can use the right stick to switch between characters who are ready to act. Assigning button shortcuts to abilities. The actions you can take in battle are called abilities. Abilities are mapped to the PlayStation buttons. Just press a button to use that ability. A target is chosen for you automatically, so you can speed through combat simply and easily with shortcuts. Abilities are assigned to buttons automatically in order you learn them, but you can also customize your shortcuts via the game menu. Find the setup that works best for you. Okay, so yeah, I see what they mean by their map. So I don't have to use the D-pad to go through these things. They're mapped to a button already. And what's this? Well, I don't know what those are just yet. I guess they'll explain those. So attack. This says L1 Classic. Let me see what that means. Action points. Certain commands like magic and other abilities cost action points to use. Characters recover AP when their turn comes around or by successfully exploiting enemy weaknesses. The more powerful the command, the more AP it requires. Most Mirages have weaknesses you can exploit for bonus damage and AP. Discovering them will give you a huge advantage, so don't be afraid to try things out. It's going to be the monster's turn. Or the evil animal. Alright, what do they mean classic? Ooh! So if you choose classic, it goes to the classic style, I guess. And then you get this. Okay, that's neat. The enemy animal is attacking. Now for my animal and then me. How much HP does the enemy animal have?
I knew that you had talent.
Battle modes. There are 3 battle modes: active, semi-active, and wait. In active mode, time keeps flowing regardless of whether or not you input commands. Battles move quickly and without interruption. In wait mode, time stops until you input a command for a character whose turn is up. This gives you a chance to carefully consider each action. You can change your battle settings via the config menu if you find active mode too challenging. Try sticking to wait mode until you have grown more accustomed to combat. I'll stick to active for now. Yes, the classic battle menu, I've already discovered that. It says, during battles, press L1 to open a more complete list of commands. To some of you, this classic menu style may look very familiar. It does indeed. I was very happy to see that was there. There are some commands. For example, items that can only be selected from this full menu. If you've chosen active, time continues to flow while the menu is open, so be careful. One last thing, you can pick and choose your targets when using the full menu. This comes in handy when you want more control over the fight. Okay, it sounds like for me, the classic way, that might be the way I'm gonna play. This seems like an okay menu if you're grinding for experience, but excuse me. If you're in a serious battle that you don't want to lose, you may want to switch to this to have access to everything.
All right. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
No trouble at all.
Figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously. It's hard to believe. I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh? So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected. What? Listen, let me show you something. There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll
They
find
spelled
all the
Grimoire
mirages
with a
you
Y?
lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find all the lost mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Oh.
But, even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess. It does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
Yes. So it looks like whenever
Chapter 1. Land of the Lilikin.
it looks like whenever I save, it's gonna do the blue screen, guys.
So, this must be Grimoire. What?
What? You look like such a little dweeb.
I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Inna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
In Grimoire, the smaller people are called Lilikin, and the taller people are called Giants, spelt with a J. The twins can switch freely between these forms. To change Rin, press L1 in circle. To change Lan, press L1 in square. Although you're free to strut around as either size, you will start combating your current form. So it's never a bad idea to have, stacks set up for both situations. The tips you see in these panels are never out of reach. You can view them again by selecting Tip Jar from the game menu. In fact, you might even notice Inna Cross has slipped a few extra tidbits in there that don't appear during the course of the game. So remember to check the Tip Jar every now and then.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
I don't want to look like y'all. It's like,
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
get
care.
lost.
We're gonna go chibi mode because we want to blend in.
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
That is the call to Choco Chick. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
How do I imprison these?
So what now?
That intro is really cool and all, but I don't have to watch that at the start of every fight, do I?
Prismarium. What is it?
That's the call to Prism. Use it to make the Choco Chicks Prismarium. Every time you find a new the Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Inna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you add a new Mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chip. Then they use your prism.
Let's see. Imprisoning mirages. In order to imprison a mirage, you'll need an empty prism compatible with that mirage. But there's some good news. Intercrow will provide you with your first compatible prism whenever you encounter a new mirage. Huh? Why doesn't Intercrow just fork over the whole lot of them right now? Come on, where's the fun in that? Besides, she doesn't do bulk orders. Don't worry, you'll be able to befriend almost every mirage you meet eventually. But be sure to take the time to get to know the friends you have before looking for new ones. All about prismariums. Once a prism holds a mirage, it's known as a prismarium. A mirage's prismarium allows you to use the mirage in battle. If you look closely at prismariums, you can see a miniature world inside. They're like snow globes. But be nice and don't try to shake them. I get to capture creatures in the wild, like Pokemon, in these snow globe things. Okay, so to recap, you start with an empty prism, imprisoning a mirage, and the prism turns it into a prisarium. The prisarium lets you add the mirage to your stack and use it in battle. Even if you fail to imprison a mirage, you won't lose the prism. This is like FF13, where they have too many things that are the same thing. You got Lassie and Falsey and Seeds. It just was like, oh, really, Square? But maybe it won't get so silly. Mirage data and the Libra ability. If you press options during battle, a window will open containing info of the mirages you are facing. And with the Libra ability, you can see even more detailed information. You can switch between mirages with L1 and R1. Okay, elemental status alignment symbols. Okay, so some are weak to others. Yada yada yada. In addition to status alignments, characters sometimes undergo other positive and negative changes in battle. These are usually triggered by abilities and are sometimes represented by the following symbols.
Take this!
Libra, one of the most useful abilities in all of Final Fantasy. She missed. And now the Chocobo's gonna get to go first. What's unstack? I guess by it being stacked, we can go one after another, I think. Oh, yeah.
There, a Prismtunity. Use the Imprism command to claim that mirage for your own. Go on. The select the Imprism command. You might have to try different things before certain mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them.
Yeah, they literally meant stack. I thought that's pretty funny too. So apparently if they're stacked, they attack at the same time, so the power of your attack will be stronger. So we're learning. Creating the Prismunity. You can't just walk up to mirages and imprison them. To collect a mirage, you need to knock it into the... This is totally like Pokemon, dude. You must weaken them first before you can capture them. Mirages won't let their guard down forever, so don't miss an opportunity when it arrives. Sometimes all you need to create a Prismunity is a big, heavy club. But the brute force approach doesn't always work. Try putting the club down and thinking outside the box. Prismtunity requires vary from mirage to mirage. Yeah, the requirements vary from mirage to mirage, but Libra can often provide you with a good hint. Oh no, I don't want to kill it. I need to imprison it. I didn't hit it again, beating it up. Alright, imprison. You must be captured and fight for me now.
Hey, look! You did it! Now that the Choco Chick is inside the Prismarium, it's yours to the keep.
We did it!
Good job.
And so, Guts, you belong to me now. It looks like I'm getting a call from Ryan on Skype, but I am busy playing this game. We have befriended a new Mirage. A little chocobo that loves to waddle around. These feathery friends love to headbutt things. This is fine, because a chocobo's eggshell never cracks twice. Name your Mirage? Nope, I'm gonna leave the Choco Chick for now. And you can name it, just like Pokemon. So what happened? Square was like, you know what? We've been hearing Pokemon fans beg and beg and beg Nintendo for a home console Pokemon game, and Nintendo like refuses to give it to them, so we're just gonna do it and call it World of Final Fantasy.
Oh, now I get it.
I don't know if that's the case, but it's looking like that.
That's what you call stacking.
Yep.
And
Right. While I'm up to here,
if it's close enough to the Pokemon format,
Is that stacking or slacking?
but unique enough on its own, I actually wouldn't be opposed to them making this a series.
like they say, strength
I mean, it probably will be a one-shot.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
better than yet. Your magic and other abilities have the potential to change.
But
too.
you know,
It all depends on how
if
your
it ends up being a really
stacks
fun game, I wouldn't be opposed
I don't need
to
any action
a
figures
sequel.
when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't then make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own the turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
When you stack with Mirages, so wow, okay, I could have another one get on top. When you stack with Mirages, the stats such as HP of all the stack members are combined. Your abilities may also transform. Stacking with the right buddy can give you access to new and powerful skills and magic. You're always more powerful in a stack than you are fighting apart, but there is one downside. Weaknesses are also shared amongst the whole stack, which can get you into trouble. Use the stack setup screen in the game menu to choose which Mirages will fight alongside you. Or is it on top of you? You should set up stacks for both your forms, Lincoln and Giant. No, I'm sorry, Lillikin and Giant. That way you're ready for battle no matter what size you're using to explore. A stack can be set up to 3 members high. There's one simple rule. Smaller goes on top of bigger. Try it out and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Let's see. Get wise about Mirage sizes. Lion and Rain and their Mirages are assigned sizes: small, medium, and large. If your stacks, in your stacks, L goes on the bottom, medium goes in the middle, and S goes on the top. Easy, right? Okay, so if there's a big one, I can get on top of it. When Rain and Lion are L-sized giants, Mirages will always stack above them. But when the twins are M-sized Lillikin, things get a little more crazy. Suddenly, they can ride on top of L-sized Mirages and put S-sized Mirages on top of their heads at the same time.
By the way, you two can switch between giant size and Lillikin size. Depending on your size, you can make different stacks. You aren't allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a mirage, you need to be in Lilican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see this whole stack thing. Can I put the chocobo on top of her head? I can. Now I'll set a stack. So I can't set the same, or can I? Okay, so he is, let me see. Okay, alright. So now I have it so that regardless of which form they're in, they'll have the same ones on their heads. So this is interesting, guys. I think this is interesting. The tip jar, what is... Oh no, I'm not reading all that shit yet. It's just a bunch of shit that the Chibi guys told me already.
Huh? A dead end?
But there's nowhere else to go. What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Is this a
gimme
mirage too?
golem?
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it. Gimme!
You see a luster leaf reflected in its
Where do we
eyes.
find that?
That Choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the Choco chick's Mirage board.
A mirage board. Wow, so the mirages can really be fleshed out. Each mirage has its own mirage board, a special chart packed with new powers and potentials, abilities, stat boosts. Each space on the board holds a new surprise. You can unlock the spaces using the SP your mirages earn when they level up. Some spaces on the mirage boards cannot be unlocked until you meet special conditions, but with a little work, they're all within reach. Support ability, Stroll. Mirages that have learned the Stroll ability will appear alongside Rain and Line in the field, so you can explore Grimoire together. If you are accompanied by multiple Mirages with the Stroll ability, you can cycle between them. Sometimes strolling Mirages will discover useful items. Try bringing different Mirages to different places. You might be surprised what you find. Yeah, I'm trying not to lose track of time. Okay, so Mirage board, yeah. It's just level 1.
Gimme!
Focus on the items. What was that? Yes, that's not what I need. She said something about the stroll ability, right? Select a Mirage to further its growth. Okay. Yeah. That's what I do, I see. So yes, walk alongside Rain and Lon in the field. Okay, so it has a stroll ability now.
Hey, the Choco Chicks come along for a stroll.
So now I needed to learn my stuff.
Huh? It found something.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the Gimme Golem one more at a time. Gimme, gimme!
Whoa! It vanished.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a Mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much the more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your Mirages into new and the powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your Mirage boards. Pretty soon, you'll be bouncing and the trouncing across Grimoire like a pair of the pros.
A chest. I must open it and net myself 3 potions.
So, Tama, I noticed Mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the Mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their
A phoenix down.
Wait, now that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
You love when it says the. Who's this asshole? What do you want?
Now what's this?
This is the called a Murkrift. Inside, you're the likely to find Mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
Uh-oh. 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 He ran in and she ran in after him. What is this, a behemoth?
This one's not very cute.
Murkrifts are home to strange, rare, and usually very dangerous mirages. If you want to explore one, make sure that you're fully prepared before diving in. Most Murkrifts will be too tough for you to handle when you first find them. If you do end up getting whomped, come back later after you've gotten a bit stronger.
Mon! Why did you... Now what do we do?
Can we
I
run?
tried to tell you. Inside Murkrifts, you're likely to find Mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please.
Oh. Uh-oh. Are we about to get wiped out? Oh my goodness. Okay, so clearly this is a battle we're not supposed to win. He did like 500 and something damage versus the pitiful damage I did. Yeah, clearly this is a battle that we are absolutely not supposed to win.
Ow.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That mirage on Murkriff did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes. That's because someone intervened, right at the moment of your demise, and made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes zero sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically, and only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Murkrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir!
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lon, who...
I wonder how that can be
sense to
exploited.
listen before diving
The whole
in.
multiple lives thing. When the party has fallen, when the entire party is defeated, Tama will whisk everyone back to the safety of 9 wood hills. There's no penalty, but you will have to fight your way back to where you were. Be careful though, if you're inside the threshold of a powerful mirage, Tama won't be able to save you. It's game over.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.